The man who revolutionized fashion, sports, the shoes you may be wearing right now. I know he is. Phil Knight, the co-founder and chairman of Nike, his new memoir, Shoe Dog, a memoir by the creator of Nike. He tells the story of his rise to the top, and he's back with us here right now. Always great to be in your presence, Phil.
Thank you very much. My agent said, which morning show do you want to be on? And I said, you mean other than Robin Roberts?
Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I appreciate that.
Thanks for having me back.
I'm telling you, I read it from start to finish. It's like reading a novel. It's absolutely beautifully written, and I love how you really take us back. Other people have written books about Nike. This is your first time.
Right.
Take us back. You're out of school. Your dad said you got this crazy idea. That's what you kept saying, this crazy idea.
Right.
How did that happen?
Well, basically, it was generated from two places. Basically, the running track at Oregon, where Barman was always filling with shoes. And then at Stanford Business School, I took an entrepreneurship class where I wrote about, you know, the track shoe industry and how to break into it. And so the two ideas kept growing, and then finally I went to my father and said, I need to pursue this a bit.
And you just knew that you wanted, you didn't know exactly what it was that you wanted, and I appreciate that, because there are many young people, you know you want something, but you're not quite sure what it is, and you get all trapped in your head, and you just say, just go for it.
Yeah, that I feel that way very strongly. I feel sorry for the people who know exactly what they're going to do from the time they're sophomores in high school. I think the process really needs to go through a time period before you really find what it is.
Yeah.
But I will say a lot of people did think it was a crazy idea. I know that the people around Portland, Oregon, well, Phil Knight's got an MBA from Stanford, and he's selling Japanese track shoes.
But you said you wanted to have fun.
Yes.
That's one thing that you knew that you wanted to do.
Right. Well, I, not unlike yourself, you know, wanted to be a professional athlete, but I was not that good, so I wanted to find a way to stay involved in sports.
And this was a way of doing it. And you were just relentless in how you went about it. Was there ever a time that you thought, this isn't, I mean, when you read the book, I mean, even though I know the outcome, there are times I'm reading it and saying, he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it.
Oh, absolutely. We were right on the edge a couple times that I know. I say, was there ever a time? Yeah, there were some times. The most scary was when we got kicked out of the bank for the second time, and they told me that they'd turn me into the FBI. And I thought, well, these are little tough times that they can't take the house, but
no.
But I did say if we failed, I was going to try it again because I was enjoying it so much.
And you were having fun, and you had this group of how you labeled them misfits.
Yes.
They can read the book and find out the other code name that you had.
Precise name.
But I was telling you this. I looked at that shoe. You didn't tell me, and I said 1983, the Pegasus, because I was a senior in college, and everybody wanted a pair of Nikes.
Yeah, you blew me away with that. You named it right away. I'm not sure I would have.
No, why did you bring this particular shoe?
Well, they asked me what my favorite shoe was, and that's the one. Basically, the shoe's been in the line for 43 years, and that's what I wear to run in today. Although much slower.
Oh. Well, I say the older I get, the better I was.
Oh, that's for sure.
Hey, we've got a question here. Zach Johnson on Twitter, he asked, what was your best business decision from your career at Nike?
Oh, I think there's no question. It was when Bill Bowerman says, I want to be your partner, and I shook his hand and said, deal.
Your old
coach. It really
coach.
all came from there. You know, where would we have been without that?
You're very good about sharing that you were the co-founder. That it wasn't. It was your crazy idea, but you had all these people, and just some kind of way, it fit. It all fit together. No,
I think it's a true as far as a business lesson that there's really never even just one person, or even two people. That it takes a group of people to build something, and we had a unique group. They were eccentric. I've often said, I don't know if they were geniuses or near genius, but they brought all the emotional baggage of genius.
And what do you say to, because we've had a lot of young people that are starting their businesses, and there are a lot of people who watch, and they have a passion. They want to have fun. What do you say to a young or any entrepreneur?
Well, I think there's a couple things that if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you better be prepared for long hours and a lot of dark moments. And I guess that's one thing that's shown in the book. And I think you really have to have a passion about it, and you have to have a reason to succeed. It isn't to be just something that you want to be. That you have to have a niche and a passion. You need those two things.
And you also are one of the most generous people that I know. $1 billion the last time that you were here, the OHSU Knight Cancer Institute. How's that going?
Well, fabulously. They just got a new executive director to come in and run the new program, and he fits right in with Brian Drucker. He's a genius himself, and the program is going to produce a lot of results.
I love how you say you want to give it away. You've made a lot of money,
sure.
and you want to give away and make
Sure.
life better for others.
It's a blessing that I'm able to do it.
It's a blessing to have you here. I love the shoes that you have on. So what are you running now these days?
I'm still running the Pegasus, but I wear the Air Max for my dress. These are my dress shoes.
And the new CEO of
Yeah. Mark Parker?
Mark, yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, he designed that shoe.
That's right.
Yeah, so what happened to him?
He's there. And I love that, how the swoosh, you've got to read the book, because reading about the swoosh, and you didn't even want it and all that, it's just a great read. Thank you, Phil.
Thanks
Thank you
very much. It's a
And
delight to be here.
Thank you. Shoe Dog, I love that name. Shoe Dog hits bookstores this morning.